I've been playing this game for a couple of seasons now. I didn't start at season 1, but probably started at like maybe season 2. I think actually when Emma Frost dropped, that's when I started playing this game. When I saw Blondie, I was like, oh, okay, this game's about something. I've never played hero shooters before, and so this is the first hero shooter that I played, and I don't know, I fell into it. My first character I ever picked was Squirrel Girl. I did relatively okay in the beginning. At this point, as of 2 seasons ago, I made my way up to GM2, so I think I know a little bit of what I'm talking about. I watch a lot of Marvel Rival content online. Not a lot. I watch some. And the way some people talk about characters or who use what, I figure it's about time that I make a video to give the other side of this, right? A lot of people shit on 1-star characters. I hear a lot of terms like, oh, this character is brain dead, or this character is this, that, and the third. And I'm making this video to debunk that. In the background, what you're gonna see looped up, you're gonna see 1-star characters. You're either gonna see Jeff, you're gonna see Squirrel Girl, characters that people in the past used to hate, sometimes still hate now. Characters that everybody tends to call quote unquote brain dead, which I think is one of the stupidest statements made online. So I'm gonna highlight these characters, right? In the background, at the moment, you see a Jeff looped up. As you can see, Jeff has been healing everyone. As you can see, we about to win the game. We trying to win. Takes everybody, rolls out. All right, kills one in the takes 4 characters, kills 1 in the process, throws the 3 back, clears up the spot so we can do what we need to do, gets the win. All right, and that's what I'm talking about. A lot of content creators out there will call the 1-star characters brain dead. The Scarlet Witches, the Squirrel Girls, the Jeffs, the Cloak and Daggers. They'll call them brain dead, but you still gotta be able to use those characters, right? You still gotta be proficient at those characters for it to make sense to use those characters. A lot of times I see people use characters that they're not good at. I see a lot of people switching in this game to fill roles, and they're not good at those characters. So I'll give you an example. I usually play DPS. That's just what I'm used to. I'm not good at looking at the enemy, looking at my teammates and healing them. And for some reason, I just don't understand tanks. Props to y'all, I don't get it. I can't play it. I just can't. But I will see certain people say, okay, I'm gonna fill in a healer role, or we already have 2 healers, and for whatever reason they're like, okay, I'm gonna go a 3rd healer because I'm gooning and I like Luna Snow, a new skin. And bro's not a good healer. Bro's not a healer at all. And what ends up happening is a lot of people tend to fill roles that they're not good at. But when you leave or allow the 1-star characters to do their thing, now you let someone that might be a little more casual to come in, learn a character, and be good at it. And that might be your entry character. So, for instance, again, Jeff. Is Jeff the best healer? No, Jeff is not the best healer. But you know what Jeff is good at? Jeff is simple. Simple heals, right? Simple heals, and he can play DPS. Makes him easy use. And while Jeff doesn't have an ult, while he don't have an ult to hold the space, what Jeff has, he has an ult to remove people from space. And that is so important, especially in a domination match. In a domination match, moving people off spot is so important. And a lot of people act like it ain't. A lot of people see Jeff and they just frown, or they just start bitching and complaining. Why? Because they heard their favorite streamer bitching and complaining about a Jeff. Because your favorite streamer says it, does not make it true, right? If we're playing a domination or we're playing convoy and we need to get to a spot and we need to clear the area, and a Jeff uses his ult and takes 3-4 people off, that is almost equally as beneficial as Luna Snow dancing up and down on the spot. But in y'all brains, y'all have it as it's going one way and not the other. How do you figure that's true? That makes sense. It don't. Squirrel Girl. Squirrel Girl might have some of the highest damage in this game. Easily some of the highest damage in this game. And people still bitch about Squirrel Girl. they used to complain, oh, she's not efficient, she's not good, oh, she's brain dead, this, that, and the third. You know the wildest thing about Squirrel Girl? You need some level of aim. And now, mind you, you could bounce the acorns, or you could bounce the acorns, and like it won't all like it'll do some damage if you bounce it and hit. Like it won't do full damage, but if you have good aim, that's where you get the most damage out of Squirrel Girl. A lot of people in this game can't aim, so they yell and complain. They yell and complain about shit they can't do, right? They complain about Squirrel Girl, but then they go sit and use Penny and shoot 1,000,000 bullets and shoot at 10%, 15%. Squirrel Girl got some of the highest damage output in this game. So if you're playing DPS, one of the most elite DPSs you can possibly play. Not to mention, her ult basically acts like a 7th character. In a way, her ult is like you have 6 on the team, and then you got Black Panther fucking running around hitting you. A lot of people act like, okay, we could just counter her easily. It ain't an easy counter. When you got Magneto, Groot, and everyone shitting on you, it ain't an easy counter, right? So y'all gotta get this straight about the 1-star characters. They are immensely useful, and sometimes more useful than the bullshit y'all be using.